All right, guys. I have momentarily, I should say, completed my 24 scale indoor crawling course, whatever you want to call it. Actually, I did mine. I wanted to be real. I say authentic, whatever the fuck that means. I wanted mine to be as natural as possible, if you know what I mean. I didn't, popsicle stick bridges and lollipop gardens and things like that. I tried to make it doesn't really have any other features besides this giant hill, which is really quite difficult. Actually, it's not a point and shoot hill. You can't just grab any stock truck and just climb on up it because it won't make it. This is built in three pieces. You can see the seam there. I just finished this piece today. I'll probably construct something to make a nice smooth transition just so I don't have to look at it. This is the second piece right here. You can see, there we go, styrofoam, plaster cloth, and watered down tile grout, and some spray paint. But there's two pieces. I needed a transition, and I wanted to make it modular so I can move it too. Things I used, styrofoam. Any big furniture store, go there. They got more styrofoam than they know what to do with. Grab a bunch of it. Along with that, go to Amazon and pick up what they call a foam knife, a styrofoam knife. 20 bucks, whatever it is, plugs in, little thin wire that heats up. Literally, it cuts through styrofoam like you wouldn't believe. I use that and probably 20 rolls of plaster cloth, about 1.5 gallons of pre-mixed tile grout, watered down to the consistency of like you get your milkshake and you let it sit out a little bit, you know what I mean? And some wood. This is one piece of plywood to make all three of these. That one's 30 inches deep, 6 feet long. I think that one's 18 inches deep, whatever the math works out, 6 feet long. That one's 2 foot by 4 foot, but altogether it was one piece of plywood. I made them in three pieces because I made them in the garage because it is messy. If you do it in your house, you're in trouble. It is really, really messy. I probably cleaned the garage, 10 times during this project. I probably have about 60 hours in building these three pieces. This morning I built that one in about 8 hours. Started about 1 in the morning. I got a weird schedule. Anyways, it was the last one. And, that was the first piece. And it took me about 3 days. And then once you develop it, that one took 2. And that one took about a day. Of course, that one's smaller. And then the tile grout, you water it down, get one of those cheap throwaway paint brushes, and you brush it on. When you're letting your plaster cloth dry on your styrofoam, throw a box fan on it in the garage. It dries really quick. I say really quick, 45 minutes or whatever it takes. And then watering this stuff down dries pretty quick too. But it makes the most amazing texture. I mean, like if you rub your knuckles on it, it's taking skin off. I see my little alligator in there. Got a little tunnel. That tunnel right there is made out of a 12-pack soda box. And everything else, that might be the only thing that's not foam. Everything else is styrofoam. All of it is, the moss, but everything else is styrofoam. You can transition to here. Mount Vesuvius here. A lot of fun to climb this because you can't just shoot up it. The truck's just sitting on it right there. Down the other side, I don't have a truck yet that will make it up that centerpiece from the bottom up. If I take the body off of that, that's an AX24. If I take the body off it, because that body makes it top heavy, I can get up this side, but with the body, it flips up top. Neither one of my trucks will get up this with or without a body. And the SCX10 can't get up this, but the 24 can with or without the body. So this is kind of my challenge. I got to build the rig that'll get up this. It's challenging, but I wanted it that way. I just didn't want point and shoot. I wanted to have hours and hours of fun. And literally, there's so many things you can do between going over the bridges and over this, over that. That bridge down there, that cross is super thin. Your tires will be each on by a couple millimeters to make it across without falling off. And then I did this one this morning because I made this so steep. I came down off of here. So I got to make a cave. And then I did a cave, something a little different. And I got, you're like, what's all the wires for? So we turn this little switch on. There we go. We come back down to our cave here. What do we got? We got bats flying around. Yeah, the bats are flying around. Got some lights in there. A couple little lights in there. But yeah, the bats are flying around. I'll turn this off real quick here. 1 second. There we go. The bats are flying around. And that's my course. A lot of time, not a lot of money for what it is. Probably, I don't know, $250. I don't know. I didn't add it all up. And just let your imagination go. Remember, nature has no rules. There's no 90s, especially in this stuff, you know. When you're laying the cloth down, you know, with that tile grout painting over, you can hide all the seams. You know, there's no seams, and it just lays the way it wants and gives it its own natural kind of feel there. So super happy with it. Lots of fun. Eventually, I'll build it all the way around the room. Once I get my kiddo to come get the rest of their stuff, they're off to college, and I'm taking over this room. It's not even their room. They just want to put their stuff in it. So I'll probably build some more. But for now, I'll share some pictures, some process pictures. I don't have a lot, but I'll share some pictures. If you have any questions, if I can help you in any way, build yours or this, that, and the other, let me know. I'd be more than happy to. Happy crawling, people.